So this thing I've had forever. We always have used it on goats. But today, I think we're going to use it on a calf. And she is about 2 months old, and they're just becoming visible. So I'm going to plug this in, see how it works. Hopefully we'll be done in less than 15 minutes. I don't think I've used this in 5 years. Let's see if I remember the... Oh, I have the original receipt. I wonder how much it was. And $107.75 on sale. 2018. Yep, that was a while ago. Well, it's cold. Test fit. Horn bud size. Hi, pretty girl. Let me see how that size. Well, I think now is the time because she's just at that size stage. I think any bigger and it would be a problem. Okay, I'll plug that in. Put it up here on a metal surface, away from curious puppy dogs, and let that heat up. So let's see what the box says. I have a manual in here on how long it takes to heat. Let's read it. Owner's manual. Calf dehorning operations. Leather gloves, steel wool to keep the tip clean, grounded extension cord, 2 to 6 weeks, maybe backed into corner, then straddling the neck. Calf can also be tied. We have a goat milking stanchion, which is the perfect size for her to fit in at this moment. So this timing is perfect. 10 minutes to heat up. Burn, test a ring on wood for 2 to 4 seconds. Shave on and around the horn bud to prepare for dehorning. Okay, so operation. Apply the dehorner to the first horn for 8 to 10 seconds, rotating a quarter turn while applying a firm, steady pressure. Lift the dehorner away from the calf immediately and check the result. The area around the base of the horn should now be a dark copper color. If all of the area around the horn base is not a dark copper color, apply the dehorner again for a few seconds until the copper ring is complete. We've read the manual, which is always good. And while that heats up, I'm going to go get some steel wool. Looks like it is getting there. I really dislike doing this, but I feel like it's worth it. It's one bad time, protects people from getting injured and other animals from being injured. So I found my coffee, and while I searched for it, the iron has been heating. I also picked a treat to keep Mama happy and distracted. The best treat cows absolutely love over anything, grain, whatever, is fresh grass, especially coming out of winter. So, one more sip of coffee to bolster our strength. A prayer that I do a good job, and the calf does well, and that it's as painless as it can be and quick. And thank you, Lord, for all your wonderful blessings and the opportunity. And give me strength and confidence and wisdom. I've done probably 100 goats, but this is my first calf. Let's see how this burns. Smoke, burn 2 to 4 seconds. I was only probably on there 2.5. That looks like it's good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna set this somewhere else so while I get her in the milk stanchion, she doesn't end up knocking it over. We'll put it on some rocks. Set it there, and now I'm going to lead her into the milk stand. Here we go. Now she's pretty lead trained. She just stands tied. Hi, pretty girl. You're such a sweetie. I'm going to give Mom the hay, or Mom the grass. This will keep you busy for a few minutes. There you go. Enjoy. And we're going to untie you. And we're going to take a walk. Come on. Come on, good girl. Good girl, come on. Good girl. Come on. Helps sometimes if you put your hand behind and kind of guide them, but she walks pretty well. I wish I had a wide angle lens, but I'm doing this by myself and recording, so come on. You've been up here a few times. We've practiced. It's not your favorite thing, but it's not scary. Come on, it's a milking stand, just like Mama. Come on. She won't go in it again, which is probably good because she's not going to be happy about going in here, getting disbudded. Come on, oh, come on, up here with me. Come on, jump. You can do it. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Come on. Come on, you got 2 feet up. Let's keep going. Good girl. Now move the pins. Should have done that. And I put a custom slot in for her, and I want it pretty tight because I don't want to burn her wrong or hit me. So I'm gonna move that. She's locked in there nice and tight. Mom is a little mad, but I'm gonna have, step over there. Okay. Okay. You're nice and snug. Let's see if I can get a good angle. So she has a halter on, so maybe we'll do this top one where it's easier and I can kind of push her to the side. Okay. 3, 4, 5. There we go. Check that. It's a pretty good copper ring, but I don't think I got the actual horn. So I'm gonna go sideways. And she hasn't screamed. Just give it a few seconds. I think we're done on that side. There you go. We're just gonna stand here for a minute. That side's done. We're just gonna stand. And we've got one more side and we'll be done. You can go nurse. I know. Gonna give it about 3 minutes and do the other side. 3 minutes to heat up, not 3 minutes on her. 4 to 8 seconds is what the book says. I'm gonna give her a little bit of time to just relax. Pup, I see you. Can you go? Can you go? I don't need to be watched. She's not feeling like visiting. But no crying, no screaming. If you watch videos on kid disbudding, goat kids, every single one screams like they're being, yeah, I don't know why, but calves are just quiet. I mean, she's, obviously this isn't something that she's enjoying, but okay, other side, 4 to 8 seconds. This one, this is gonna be a little more difficult, positioning her and holding her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 feet. Almost. That's a nice copper ring about on the outside, but I don't like that the middle didn't pop off because normally that does come off. But that's a nice clean burn. And we are almost done. Okay. Let me look at those again real quick. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully I did a good enough job. Time will tell. My bull was professionally disbudded by the vet. And so I got to see a vet procedure done by a vet, taught by her how to do it. She's wonderful. And, oops. And she's walking. She's fine. I know. Come on, let's go in here. Or actually, I'll just shut the barn door. And then I can let mama and baby free. Okay, so let me get that leash off you. It's okay. It's okay. I know. Let me get this off. Hey. I'm not doing anything. You're a good girl. Good girl. You're doing just fine. Not a peep. Walking right after. She's probably going to want to go nurse. Mama's free. And time to go back. All done. See? Baby smells a little funny, but she's good. Come on. Go back. We're not nursing here. Come on, Ms. Moo. Come on. Go back. She's fine. Come on. Come on. Good girl. All by yourself. I'd like to see a goat do that. I'm sorry. They won't. Goats get routines down, but if they don't want to go somewhere that you want them to go, just because it's a routine doesn't mean that they're going to do it. So unless you have set up a routine and that's all you want your goats to do, I wouldn't exactly call them trained. Because a cow and a horse, you can go and do things. You don't have to do the same thing every day. Of course, milking you do. And you get a routine for that. But I can go and take walks with Miss Moo and hang out and brush her and lead her around and tell her to go back when she doesn't want to. And she does it. So yeah, woohoo, we're done. I'm so thrilled. Now let's see what Grandma thinks, because Grandma's the true professional. She's done countless disbuddings in her life, and so we'll see what she thinks about my copper rings. I'm not 100%, I'd say they're 80. If anything, she might have the small skirt. So the story I was starting to tell about the vet doing our bull's horn 6 years ago with a iron. Anyway, she walked me through doing a calf, because although I was familiar with the entire process and what, that entailed, I'd never done a calf. So she did that in front of me and I got to see it. Now 6 years later, I'd say his job is also 80%. He doesn't have anything growing like a horn, but he has like a bump that's an inch high. That's like a tortoise shell that looks kind of like a shell, like a tortoise horn. There's no fur. It's not pointy like a horn, but he has what's called a scur. And that scur won't grow into his face, which is one of the risks of why you don't want a scur. They can grow, break off, and be fragile and just a pain and or dangerous, which is exactly why you're removing the horns. So you hope to do a good job to kill the growth plate that the horn grows out of. There's a growth plate. And if you cauterize that, then it will not grow. So a scur is when you don't kill the entire growth plate. Hi, Mr. Piggy, you're very loud drinking your water. But I'm so happy you're doing better. 1 out of 3 pigs. We got some pretty poor looking pigs this year. It was unfortunate, but this one's doing great and he's gonna be our little pig tiller. Hi, Tink, you must be back because Mama's back. Let's see, is she gonna be surprised that I did it all by myself? I think she had an inkling I was gonna do it. But let's put the iron away so nobody gets burned. Where did I put? Oh, I did put it away. Good job, me. Okay, I set it up high in the back so Bella can't reach it and the dogs can't touch it with their nose. And now to grab some steel wool, clean it up and put it back, and we'll really be done. Yeah, she's doing pretty good.